Alright, this is a weekly reading for Taurus. I'm using the same cards I used for the last card reading, which was the love reading, so I'm trying to figure out how to use these cards, so bear with me. Hopefully it works out. But, yeah, it's an interesting week to use these. Anyway, so let's start off with the first card, and then we'll get into channeled messages later, okay? So the first card is you right now, which is woman. It looks like a mature woman at that, but it could be somebody in your life as well. So we have woman. So a good person, someone with morals, values, uh, principles, someone who always tries their best, someone who is a positive influence. So this could be you. You could be a positive influence in your community, in your town, in your workplace, wherever you feel you contribute the most. So, let's see, the week's theme is going to be the bouquet. The bouquet of flowers is you will receive gifts you want. You will enjoy many surprises you get. Someone's values will match your own, and you will be feeling beautiful. So even if you're a man, you can feel beautiful as well. So this week is going to be probably about getting a lot of gifts, maybe a lot of invitations, maybe a presence of somebody that you like, or friends. Whatever the case is, there's probably a lot of different things going on for you, as well as probably a lot of appreciation gifts. Maybe you're having a baby shower, maybe you're getting married. You might be getting gifts from that. Also, you might be getting gifts from like a baby shower. Somehow or another, it's a baby shower. But also, it just could be out of like personal need, or family assistance with finances. So it depends of what exactly is going on in your life right now. Anyway, number 3, we have challenge of the week. The challenge is going to be the moon. So the moon is recognition for something good, emotions that you can control, and intuition used for good, and positive cycles. Positive cycles with the moon, it's kind of funny because you can't really tell if it's going to be a positive cycle or not. It depends of like what exactly your signs are in your birth chart. But if everything's good, then it's good. But it might be a bit of a challenge because you're not 100% using your intuition for things, or you might not be 100% in control of your emotions. You might be a little bit raw in emotions, or you might be a little bit on the drama point of things, which, somebody that does too much things with drama, they need time to actually get their emotions under control. Because it gets to the point where it's like a maturity level. If you stay in one spot too long, you're not going to mature. You're not going to create a growth spiral up. It's one of those things. Anyway, number 4, we have a lesson to remember. We have the K9 in reverse. So, friends which you do not want around, loyalty to the wrong people, followers who do not support you online, and unhappy pets. So you might actually be kind of in the wrong frame of mind at this point in time, or you might have been. I feel like you might have not had guidance, you might have not had a lot of positive role models as a kid, or something happened in your childhood that didn't allow you to express yourself. Usually, if you kind of try to, fill the void with something that, isn't healthy, Like, you're trying to please people that don't like you, or you're trying to do this or do that. Usually people that do that, they automatically disappoint themselves. Okay? It doesn't matter what happens. Because you try so hard to conform into somebody else's perfection where you don't, really stand up for yourself. So, hopefully, you learn that lesson where you stand up for yourself and you are 100%, self-sufficient. You know what you want. You kind of don't really care what other people think. If you win, lose, it's entirely in your hands. That type of thing, because you can't please everybody. That's Murphy's Law. But anyway, we have number 5. Number 5 is going to be the lesson you will learn this week. Lesson you will learn this week is going to be the scythe. The scythe in reverse is medical procedure that you do not need performed. It might be plastic surgery. Something that you love will quickly be removed from your life. Accidents and death. So there could also be a sudden upheaval of something in your life. There could also be somebody that is not going to be in your life for much longer also. So there's going to be some type of void. Ew. Some type of void. So you'll kind of be, searching for something else. That is, you also could be giving your organs to a family member that's going through something like cancer, or they might, have kidney failure or something, which is admirable. I myself am a organ donor, so if you're doing that, that's fantastic. Anyway, number 6. Number 6 is the gift you give yourself. So this week, you're giving yourself fish. Which is, loads of laughs. But, yeah, fish, let's see. I don't know, I feel wrong about it, but I'm going to flip it around because the scythe was upside down. So, bear with me. So, you don't have enough money to go around, the end of financial strain, drinking alcohol because you're addicted, or lack of water. Might be dehydrated. So you might need to drink more water, you might need to take care of yourself in those ways, or you might need to kind of find out what is wrong, okay? Because you might be going through some emotional things that you're not really sure what they are at this current moment in time, or you might not want to talk to anybody about emotional upheaval. Which is fine. Some people, they go through grieving very differently from other people. So, hopefully, it's not too serious. It's just, a moment of weakness, or the fact that you've been disappointed before. I myself have been disappointed. I understand that people deal with it in different ways. But, I wouldn't get myself to a point of inebriation because I didn't get the person I wanted, or I didn't get that lifestyle. I really could care less. Like, you need to understand that not everything's going to happen right away. And sometimes it doesn't happen at all. But you have to understand that you need to be your own cheerleader at points in time. You can't always have something that numbs out the pain. You eat your emotions, you drink until you're fucking dumb, just don't do that. There's a lot of good people that do that, and then they're wondering why they wasted their time on a hang-up like a certain person or a certain job that they didn't get. Don't do that. I mean, you're missing out on other opportunities when you do that. Because there's some people that would be very good in your life, but they don't drink, and if you're like drunk and yourself dumb, they're kind of like, they're not seeing the, right person, they're not seeing you as a person, they'll see you as a, as something else entirely. So just be careful with that. Anyway, I will see you in the next, well, I do have channel messages. Let's do channel messages. Alright, so sociable and flirtatious woman, or a beautiful woman. We have depth, emotion, knowledge, intuition, and a psychic woman. So that could be me or somebody else. Maybe you have a psychic friend, or maybe your mom's psychic. I know a lot of Tauruses, their moms are psychic. They know things. But anyway, you have a good reputation, and you might have a gift of intuition where you're at the right place at the right time. You might also have timing down to a science where you just get things because you're there and you ask the right questions. So, yeah, it could be the week for that. Right place, right time. So don't drink yourself, to the point of losing your job or something. That would be terrible. Anyway, Taurus, I will see you in the next reading. Take what I said, if it applies to you, and make sure you make good choices. I understand that, failures, it happens, but a lot of people failed before they actually made it. So don't um, mark yourself as a failure just yet. Mark yourself as somebody that needs to rethink things or needs to improve on some form of, the ultimate plan. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading, and hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form, or gave you perspective, because perspective is good for a lot of people. Alright, anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.